yeah, so this would be like the first revision, I guess, of what was a mid-bass module, but it then kind of evolved into its own thing. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna plan on doing like a whole series of ports within ports that are all free floating, and see what happens if I do that. And I'll report back with the results. But a lot of it takes like just a lot of ear tuning to get it to work. And I think that this design needs to be a tube. I don't know if I can necessarily get this done with a box. So I'll figure out the mathematical formula of what makes it work eventually. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, but the bass ends up being like really, really tight, and you don't hear any port noise. Ironically, even though like all the actual port boost is literally just the port. Since the port itself isn't actually like getting air being pushed in and out of it, but the port itself is just resonating, it doesn't chuff. So yeah, there's a lot of different things that I think I want to try with this and see where that goes. But yeah, what do you think? Yeah, it's bedtime, so the lights are off. So sorry for the bad lighting. I was using a flashlight to kind of show what I'm showing off. So yeah, this is just like, that's it from the side. In the back. So yeah, it's like definitely, I like that it doesn't actually just force air in and out of the port, which is typically the way that ports work, and that instead the port just resonates. Because that seems like a much more efficient use of a port than just to have it be like, you know, an entry and exit. So yeah, I'm probably gonna figure out a lot of other ways to play with this idea of like the floating port concept. It started off with just the idea of just trying to get no back wave action and to control the air so that it just focuses towards like the center, and to have the center soak up all the energy. So by getting the port to be what ends up soaking on the energy, there is no back wave. The back wave just ends up resonating in the port instead, and then causing a port boost, but not in the typical way that a port boost typically works. And what's interesting about it is that it ends up sounding really natural. Like it doesn't sound like I'm listening to a port. Like even from the back, it kind of sounds almost like I'm listening to the front. Let's see, you can hear like the port right there. So you could kind of hear the port when it does boost. But nonetheless, it's a much smoother sound than you'd imagine if the port was just, getting huffed rather than just resonating. So yeah, tell me what you guys think.